We are showing you visuals, Sneha, from the other side of the barricade, closer to the Bharatiya Janata Party's headquarters. The drones are being used, Sneha. We can see two drones which are being used by the Delhi police personnel. And they have reached, Sneha, let me tell you, one person has reached the barricade trying to break through. The police now caught off guard. One protester who was trying to break through the barricade has now been taken away. Taken away by the police. Announcements now being made, Sneha. One person somehow had reached the barricade. He's now being taken away. Announcements now being made, Sneha. The police is now asking the protesters to not indulge in any kind of scuffle with the personnel present. We have been asked to move away from the barricade, Sneha. We have moved a little away from the barricade because there was one person, one protester who somehow tried to reach the barricade. He in fact had reached the barricade, was not able to cross over. And now the number of police personnel present have been increased. Police personnel now present on both sides of the barricade. Protesters now somehow trying to reach the spot where we are standing, barely a few meters away from the BJP headquarters, but they largely have been contained apart from two protesters somehow who had reached the barricades. They were trying to breach through the barricade, stopped by the police in time.
We're now getting you these pictures of, in fact, there's a lot of confusion. I'll just put out these pictures for our viewers. Live images, in fact, of many workers there just running back to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters even as we speak. You know, Aishwarya, what I can see is the manner in which the workers are just running back to the AAP headquarters. Tell us what's really going on right now. Was there some sort of a pushback? That's the reason why they all moved back to the headquarters?
Well, there's a heavy scuffle now, Sneha, that one can see. The police now indulging in lathi charge of sorts, trying to push the protesters back, trying to push the protesters closer to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. Protesters now are being shoved. They're trying to reach closer to the barricades. I'll show you the visuals from this side. Onto the other side of the barricade, some of the protesters are trying to reach the barricades, still not being able to do so, are being shoved.
I can see is the top leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, Saurabh Bhardwaj, in handcuffs right now. We'll try and get those images as well. Meanwhile, Aishwarya, the audio system of the Aam Aadmi Party has been, in fact, disabled because that was a loudspeaker, and that essentially is not functional right now, with the Delhi police seizing the audio system.
Ye dekho, sir. Well, let me show you. The number of RAF personnel is increasing at the moment. Tear gas now seems like will be used close to the barricades. There will be warning that will be given, and once the warning is given,
it does appear that water cannons are now going to
be tear gas at the moment, it seems like.
Okay, let's in fact just stay on these pictures. These dramatic images coming in from right outside the AAP headquarters. In fact, near the barricading where the RAF is closing in, trying to contain the crowds. We're just staying with these live images of some of the workers, in fact, backing off, coming back to the AAP headquarters. Some continue to be there. Saurabh Bhardwaj, in fact, for one, is right outside near the barricade. And the RAF, in fact, Aishwarya, is ready to take action. There is some announcement also being made. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Neha, the RAF is all set. It seems like they will be using now the tear gas. There is a possibility of tear gas being used on the protesters.
आज सब लोगों से प्यार से विनती करी जा रही है, रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं अभी सब लोग आगे की तरफ बढ़ जाए। यहाँ से अदरवाइज अभी डिटेन करने की कार्रवाई को आगे बढ़ाया जाएगा। डिटेन करने की कार्रवाई शुरू करिए अजय जी, आगे बढ़ाइए, सबको करने करिए। और मीडिया
Please remember, this is a long stretch of road, in fact, and it has been completely barricaded from all sides. It's very difficult to move out in that sense. The traffic, of course, has been stopped, and now it does appear that there will be some detention, given that many of the Aam Aadmi Party workers aren't really backing off. Some are. Some have, in fact, moved back to the headquarters. There are many who are just, in fact, standing by, as you can see in these pictures.